All right, everyone. I sent out a packet, which hopefully someone from your family was able to pick up. It looks like this is what I'm working on today. It's a cootie catcher. They were very popular when I was in school. I'd look over at kids' desks and they would have them out, and these are what they look like. This is a finished one here. They have it out, and they're like, "Oh, tell me a number," and then you go 1, 2, 3, and then you say green, GREEN, and then there'd be like a question in there, and you lift the flap. It's a pretty cool little thing that you can make out of just a piece of paper. So here's what a finished one looks like. I made that one. It's pretty tough to make, so I'm gonna help you guys with the steps here. And while I do it, hopefully I can list off some pretty cool facts about the solar system, which is one of the coolest things ever. All right, so the first thing it says here, I got my full sheet here, and the first instruction I have is cut the cootie catcher out and color it. So I already colored mine, so now I'm gonna cut it out here. One side, and then let's throw a first fact at you. So our solar system, which is called the Milky Way, I think that's easy to remember because all you have to do is think of a bad piece of candy and you remember the solar system. I don't like Milky Ways. So we are in the Milky Way solar system, and in our Milky Way solar system, we have one star, which is the sun, 8 planets, which if you saw the tuck-in, you know that, and then there's 5 dwarf planets, which you would also know from the tuck-in. It has 194 moons in it. Earth only has 1, remember. It has 3,583 comets and 796,289 asteroids flying around. There's a lot of stuff in our solar system, and a lot of it is huge. All right, what's the next step? Place the square face down. So face down. So you're going to have this down like this. And fold each of the 4 corners into the middle of the center. Okay, so just fold corner to the middle. Face down, remember. So, I don't know, it's kind of like using a napkin a little bit. I fold up my napkins like this sometimes. All 4 pieces go to the center, and I think you flip it over again when you're done with this. So this is what it should look like, or sitting on your table right now. This is what it should look like. Make sure if you hadn't already, color them if you want to, blue, red, orange, green. So it's sitting down like this right now. The flaps are up like this. Then it says, turn the paper over so the flaps are facing down. This is what I did wrong the first time. Luckily I saved it and fixed it. So the flaps are facing down. So you're going to take it and you're just going to flip it over. So it's a really flat side up now. Fold each of the 4 corners in so the points meet at the center. So pretty much the same thing, but on this side, and you're just going to make it even smaller. So pull the corners into the middle like you did the last time on the other side. And this side should have Venus on it. It should say the Milky Way, stuff like that. And then you're going to fold them in, and then they're going to have the questions on it. Those are the answers, and when you fold it in, you should have the questions face up. I feel like I'm kind of doing origami. Origami, you ever heard of that? It's the art of paper making. You like make paper into flamingos and stuff like that. Okay. So now you should have the questions. All of them should have a question mark facing you. And then it says fold the square into half from side to side, then unfold it, and then fold it from top to bottom. So I'm going to show you guys right here. This is what you should be looking at, and then you can top to bottom, you just fold it in half, like this, and then unfold it, and then fold it side to side in like this. Oh, that was easy. All right, I think that should be pretty much done, and then slide both thumbs and index fingers into the 4 flaps. So these are the flaps. You see the colors? You're going to put your thumb in through the blue, probably, your index finger through the red, your thumb through the green, maybe, or whatever color you have, and then your other index finger through the orange. So just kind of in there, put it up against your chin to catch it a little bit, and then you can fold it like this. Holy cow, it only took me 5 minutes. And I forgot to list off a bunch of facts. This one's an interesting one. The mass of the solar system. So the mass is the weight of everything. So this includes, all the planets, the moons, the sun, the star, the comets, all of that, all of their weight. The sun is huge. The sun's weight takes up 99.86% of the weight in our solar system. So even all of our planets added together, all the comets, all the moons, add up all their weight, and it only makes up 0.14% of the weight found in our solar system. I want to know more about other solar systems, like how many planets they have and stuff. I wonder if I can look those up and get those to you. Look them up if you want to. I want to find one more fact about the sun. Hopefully they have some here. Oh, and you can even find facts right in here. So you do green, G-R-E-E-N. You look in here, look in the flap. You have questions like, what are the names of the 4 inner planets? Which planet is the closest to the sun? You look at that right in there, and then you grab the flap, you pull it up, and there's your answer to that question. Hope you guys like the solar system as much as I do. Ooh, here's an interesting one. Ooh, okay. I'm going to look up what the surface temperature, how much does the sun weigh on its surface? It says it's 5,500 degrees Celsius. We don't really use Celsius that much. So I'm going to figure out how much of that weighs in Fahrenheit. So the degrees the sun weighs on this surface in Fahrenheit is almost 10,000 degrees. That's like 100 times hotter than it is on the hot day in summer. So it is a very 10,000 degrees. You wouldn't survive that. You'd be gone just like that. You'd probably evaporate, which means just disappear. Huh. So there's some fun facts. You can find more in your cootie here. Probably do this with just a normal piece of paper. Follow the same rules. Write stuff on it. I might do that actually. There's some I wanted to make with that. Keep working hard, guys. I know you are. Enjoy reading. If you want to talk to me, just ask your parents. I'll set something up. All right. Have a good one, guys.